Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another fly tying Friday. Today, as you could see from the picture, we're tying a big behemoth of a fly tonight. It's a pretty cool looking rat mouse fly. Pat Cohen actually developed this. It's called the Big Ben, and I've always wanted to try it. We'll see if we can't put it together for you tonight. So the first thing I'm going to do is tie some weed guards in. And I'm just using some hard mono, 30-pound test, Shakespeare, just cheap stuff. And we're going to take a strand of that off the roll. And you want to tie this in to work with the curve of the spool. So we're going to want to tie it in like this. And you want two pieces. I found these double weed guards work pretty nice. One on each side of the hook. Now we're ready for our tail. Basically, I took a rabbit strip and trimmed the fibers off the main part of the tail and left them on the back, so it kind of gives it that mouse tail look. Alright. Trim that off. Now the fun part starts. It's just going to be one large deer hair body. You want the hair that's close to the belly, but it still has to have these colored tips. So it'll give it a nice realistic mouse look. And so what I'll do is I'll stack the hair on top in the hair stacker to get the tips aligned. And then on the belly, you can just use the main center of the fiber and not worry about the tips. And that's that. So you can see it's a pretty, you want to keep a pretty distinct line, division between the top of the mouse and the belly of the mouse. And we'll just continue with that process throughout this whole fly. Alright guys, so we basically have the back half of this fly done. And we gotta go ahead and trim the belly of the fly before we bring those weed guards up. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now you could obviously just pretty much end this fly here, but that's just not good enough for us today. We're going big. So now I'm going to bring these weed guards up, do like 2 wraps, bring the other one up, do 2 wraps just to hold them, and we're going to get them lined up here where we want them. You can move these wherever you like. I just want there to be a decent gap there. Alright, once we got it lined up there, I go ahead and trim off a little longer than what I need on both sides evenly. We're just gonna heat that monofilament up and flatten out the ends. And pull down and seat it against that thread. And since you burnt the ends, that mono is not going to come through there at all, and you got a perfect weed guard. So, alright, now we're going to do the last part of the fly. Alright, so now I'm going to tie in our connecting wire, and for that I'm using 2 strands of 0.45 bead wire. Basically it's just coated wire. I'm going to, like I said, tie in 2 strands because if something eats this, it's not going to be small. Alright, so we just finished up the front half of it, and now time to trim it up and make it look pretty. Alright guys, so basically I just added some UV glue to the head and around the eyes and whiskers, just to make everything a little more solid so it doesn't come apart on the water. But that pretty much does it for Pat Conan's Big Ben. I'm obviously not as skilled as Pat Conan, but it's a really fun fly to tie, and I thought you guys might enjoy seeing it. So hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week on another Fly Time Friday. Thanks for watching.